visceral. You know, we ain't naturally have the historical or like the factual breakdown of it, but we felt this gotta be set up. This can't just all be a coincidence. This gotta be by somebody's design. That shit just feel, excuse me, stuff feel like it's just.
I might have you rap that song that I like, so be careful.
She talking about this record called Fuck Donald Trump. She wanted me to say all this stuff. Yeah, but I feel like, you know, the film connects dots and connects, you know, you might have an understanding of like one of the issues, which was like the decades and the increase of incarceration through all of the decades, but to see that there was like lobbyists and a group like ALEC and then the political side of it, I think that for me it just gives me more confidence in being, what's the word? I think just to be, you don't want to, I think everybody got like a stigma on being a conspiracy theorist or being like, you know, one of the dudes that's watch the YouTube clip and start preaching. I think that everybody that, especially from our generation, has encountered or felt it or dealt with it. So to watch the film, like I said, I think it gives vocabulary to something that we already felt but didn't necessarily know how to express it or understand why it was felt like how it felt.
Now, sitting next to you is the newest member of the Los Angeles Police Commission, Cynthia, also a very prominent attorney in Los Angeles. And Cynthia representing through the lenses, because I don't know if you're representing the police commission as you sit here, but through the lenses of a commissioner, what is it you want us to know about this film?
Yeah, that's interesting because when you think about how I wound up on the police commission, it's through my 20, 30 plus years of work in the political system. And so when I see the film, it just underscores how critically important it is for us to see these issues not just at one level, not just as a level of combat with police in the street, but to understand it from the perspective of government and how it works and who it benefits and all the players in the system, and to be able to identify and call out the corporations, to call out the elected officials, to call out the lawyers and the cops. But to know that we've all got a role to play and we've all got to stand up wherever we are because we're either contributing to it or we're standing against it. So from my perspective, that was one of the big takeaways. The other piece is the degree to which, and Melina's right, there's so much power in the hands of artists, and we need them badly, whether they are rappers or filmmakers, because a huge piece of this propaganda that we're confronted with all the time is what rolls up into the law. They make us believe that we need to be afraid of each other. They make us believe that we are predators in our communities. And then I remember when those laws were being passed and how many people who look like us were advocating for them and embracing them, not because we hate each other, but because we don't know. And so raising consciousness within our own community and raising the consciousness of those who would be our friends outside of our community, it's critical for us to solve the problem. So from my vantage point, this is one of the most meaningful pieces of film that I've seen in a very, very, very long time. And we need to show it everywhere to everybody and watch it over and over and over and over again.
Ava, I want to go back to you. So you're a filmmaker. So you are a part of the apparatus in this country that helps shape the images that we see. You did that for us in Selma. You gave us those beautiful images of Dr. King and the civil rights leaders in that movie who were fighting for the civil rights bill and legislation, and you've done it in this film. How does a filmmaker help change the narrative that African American men are criminals, that image that Cynthia just talked about?